Apple, the brainchild of technology genius Steve Jobs, has grown over the years to be one of the world's most powerful organizations. For the past 2 decades, the tech giant has become a constant presence in our lives. With so much success, Apple had to have a headquarters that reflected its accomplishments, right? So gear up, as in this video, we are going to take you on a virtual tour inside the Apple headquarters. And just before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the notification for future videos. Without further ado, let's roll into the video. What appears to be an enormous spaceship parked among the luxuriant flats of Cupertino, California is the new headquarters of Apple, which has been appropriately named the Apple Park. This magnificent architecture is spread out across 176 acres of land, making it one of the most attractive campuses in the world. Despite its extremely futuristic appearance, the Apple Park project has been under development for quite some time. With Steve Jobs initially announcing it way back in the year 2006, construction began in 2014 after an 8-year process of meticulously designing proposals and submitting permit applications. By 2017, Apple's massive workforce has begun to move in, with a total of 1,200 employees. Apple's 4-story, 2.8 million square foot headquarters started to seem more like home for the people working out there. The huge ring-shaped structure has become an iconic symbol for the Apple brand, and perhaps a wonderful testament to the organization's commitment to design effortlessly and also long-term sustainability. As a result, we can see that technology's future is futuristic and extremely environmentally friendly. Steve Jobs focused on the campus resembling a natural refuge rather than a workplace. So about 80% of its Apple Park is made up of green areas which have been cultivated with drought-resistant trees and native plants. The site is dotted with large orchards which offers fuel for the cafeterias. The roof is covered with solar panels which provide about 75% of the campus's power needs. The building is, however, designed to withstand earthquakes. The building's innovative eco-friendly elements make it completely stand out. Apple spent $5 billion to build such a beast headquarters. The building's cost has risen to such astronomical heights. It's partially due to the circular design, which Steve Jobs once noted is curved all the way around since it's a circle. However, this isn't always the most cost-effective technique to build something. But without a doubt, this is by far the most remarkable headquarters to have ever been created. To blend with the design, every glass pane in the structure is also curved. The size of that circular structure is enormous. Buses and bikes are available for employees to conveniently travel from one end of the campus to the other, which measures 1 mile in circumference. In addition to the building, there is a network of roads as well as parking spaces beneath it. In addition, the campus has a 100,000 square feet fitness center, which is housed in the 7 different cafes. The Steve Jobs Theater has a seating capacity of 1,000 people. In addition, 2 enormous buildings house the experimentation and development departments. Additionally, there is a healthcare center for the employees. Moreover, there is a visitor center for the people to check out the area. However, the vast portion of the campus remains closed to the general public. Perhaps the most interesting aspect of the office is how they deal with the warning of earthquakes. Apple's $5 billion round Apple Park does not rest on the surface of the earth, which is a suitable twist for constructing and referring to it as a spaceship. To be frank, this is quite insane to think about. It is supported by over 7,000 massive stainless steel saucers that protects the building's base from natural disasters. If, God forbid, an earthquake occurs, the campus will be able to shift up to 4 feet on such saucers, which is quite impressive. According to an interview with the New York Times, these types of smart tweaks were to be expected when it came to technological innovations like Apple. According to Apple's chief designer officer, earthquake awareness was a key factor in the building's design. Steve Jobs, the late Apple co-founder, was influenced by Japanese building design, where the base isolation tech is more common than in the United States. A system of 44 conduits is capable of carrying electricity and data. Moreover, the sprinkler system is housed in 3/4-inch sheets of aluminum alloys, between the treatise glass that encircles the carbon fiber roof, which has now been tested, constructed, and built in a country called Dubai. This is maybe the first and the only time in human history that something like this has been done. Any Apple employee or executive walking to the hall or fitness center or jogging on the footpath surrounding the workplace might believe they're surrounded by nature. But the greenery of Apple Park was entirely man-made when Apple purchased the property, which Jobs recollected as an apricot orchard from his childhood. This had been perfectly flat, but the Hewlett-Packard office site had become a park with 150 acres of land when the building's access rooms and car parking lots were removed. The circular building's court alone covers 20 acres, which would be greater than Stanford's entire quad. Making a man-made landscape is difficult logistically. Around 800,000 additional trees were needed for Apple Park, some of which were already full-grown, as well as a large number of shrubs that nurseries had to cultivate well ahead of time, putting more pressure on native plants. However, anticipating the changing climate, non-native species were included in the design team because they would be able to withstand summers, winters, and more severe storms. A 2.5-mile pipeline was installed to allow irrigation with recycled water from a treatment plant in the Santa Clara Valley. Many fruit trees, including apricot, pear, plum, and even cherry trees, were planted following Jobs' vision. The building has been given so much care that even the staircases have been scrutinized to see whether or not there were defects. As there are so many distinct links between the floors and the light wells that go all the way down, the builders put visible connectors to the floor at every link by the stairs. The structure has been designed to be adaptable. It is easily reconfigurable, allowing people to quickly move from big open areas to small private offices. Although, as a historical indicator, the Glendinning barn, which had been removed and repaired by the Apple during the building of the HQ, was originally only a part of the farmland which housed apricot and even cherry orchards. The buildings evolve and alter according to the demands of the workers inside. Even though the barn is also now used as an easy storage shed, it represents Apple's commitment to staying in touch with the local community and environment, while always striving for advancement in technology. To make this one of the best offices in the world, the main office space, or the ring as it is known, uses only natural ventilation. For 9 months out of the year, no cooling or heating is required. Throughout the ring, there are large rooms with massive glass walls, even entryways. Besides, the ring is subdivided into 8 sections that are identical to one another. In turn, these sections are surrounded by a hallway that extends for approximately 3/4 of a mile all around the building. Even the area where the visitors will be accommodated is divided into 4 segments: a gigantic Apple Store, an observation deck, a 2,000 square foot cafe, and even an area for increased reality experience in the office. This augmented reality area is indeed a scale model of Apple Park that allows you to view the campus using your iPad and augmented reality technology. Doesn't that sound fascinating? To summarize, Steve Jobs' creation is undoubtedly one of the most spectacular workplace environments ever created. Apple Park is a high-priced miracle of mankind's engineering and also architectural design. With that said, I congratulate you for making it to the end of the video. So, what are your thoughts on this gigantic Apple Park? Do you believe it to be the perfect office on the planet for employees to enjoy life and work? Well, let us know your thoughts down in the comment section below. And just before you go, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Also, if you want to see more videos like this one and experience the full potential of technology in the future, do press that bell icon to be the first one to see our future uploads. Take care and I'll see you in the next video.